you guys. There's no one here, but it's okay. Silky has just joined us. She's gonna lay down. All right. It's HonesTay with all the honesty she has to offer. I did some content today, so I'm all glammed up. But I'm also starting like way earlier than I usually do. We usually don't be starting till after like 1 a.m. But because my internet went out last night, I'm scared it's gonna do it again. So I'm trying to do this earlier than when I would usually do it or whatever. I just realized this light is not on. There we go. I was wondering why there was like a light missing. We also just bought 2 new lights today. We're gonna hook those up for the next stream. I also finally got a mouse pad. I finally got a mouse pad for my setup. I went to Five Below today because I was looking for stuff for content, and they had a mouse pad on sale. And I think it's so cute. It's got little balloon dogs on it in pastel colors. Pastel colors are my favorite colors. So this is so freaking cute. Oh, and it's fairly large. Like, it's pretty big. I like how big it is. Yeah, maybe my mouse will... What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. So maybe like my mouse will finally not glitch. Maybe we can play Overwatch tonight and see if my mouse won't glitch because it's finally on a mouse pad and not whatever this is on my desk. So maybe that'll help. Let me straighten out the blanket. I'm super excited. So, oh, my keyboard. This is my Red Dragon keyboard. Got this for $10, by the way. Bin stores. I found out if you go to a bin store, no one's gonna grab the techie stuff. Found that out. Oh, this is so cute. I wish I had a black background instead of white to give it more of a neon color. But yeah. Aww. Oh, that's so, oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love it. Yes. Yes. I finally have a mouse pad. Okay. Yeah, that's better for the mouse. Most def. Okay, so we did that. We bought 2 sun lamps that were really cheap. And I also got a couple of t-shirts that I'm going to make into an outfit for my performance. So I'm probably going to make a video about that at some point. I don't know when. Probably sometime this weekend. But I also have to get my car fixed. Apparently my car is going through some bullshit. So I got... Hey! Stop that. I have to figure that out as well. Oil is leaking in the alternator at this point. That's a brand new alternator too. I just replaced the alternator last year. So, luckily I have a warranty on that. And I can just get another one. Yeah. So, Silky! Okay. She's playing with a hair tie. As long as you don't eat it, I don't care.
AI is incredible. It knows the life cycle of a frog.
It's okay.
And it can even write a poem, pirate style. Yarr! But it knows nothing.
As long as he doesn't eat it, I don't care. Alright, so is that an ad? So we are going to play the final chapter of Dating Kill Me Later. I'm super excited. We've played the whole thing. I think this is the first dating sim we played the whole thing for. No, we played the full thing of... No, I didn't play the rest of that on stream. I played that by myself because I didn't know if it's going to be good or not. This is the first one we're doing on stream that we finished the whole thing. Mainly because this is the only one that had the full thing available. Most of the other ones were demos. She's having a time with that hair tie. Silky! Hey, 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 don't fall down the stairs, please. Silky. I'm gonna take it from you. I might need to bring her red light robot up in here. Silky. Also, I just started a TikTok account for Silky so she can earn her keeper in this house, because it's getting really difficult for me to find another job. So I figured posting something that would be very quick and easy would be of my cat. She just went down the stairs. So I'm gonna let it go. All right. So let's get started. Hopefully she doesn't hurt herself. Let's put on my headphones. I don't know why they're being difficult today. Jesus. You done chasing the hair tie down the stairs? Did you bring it back up here? Thank you. I think she stole that off of my dresser. You coming back up? Come on. Up here. Up here. Up here. No. Don't look at my lap. Come over here. Come on. Don't look at my lap. I'm so serious. Thank you. Don't look at my lap. You cannot sit in it. Please don't rub on the wig. Alrighty. So we're on the final chapter. We just made out with Florian. Okay, we made it out with him in the car. Now we're going on our pairs trip with both Cain and Abel. Because Florian is the love interest that we ended up being with and not the other two, I'm not sure how this chapter's going to go. Unless they have him show up. But he's broke. I don't know how he's gonna show up. Oh, I am recording gameplay. Well, thank you. 13 hours to the okay, yes. The line starts moving and everyone gets their passports and IDs ready. Not many of us could afford this trip to Paris. Are you bragging, bitch? Flying out of Icania has never been cheap. I turn to look at Ned. How can someone on an Erasmus exchange want to go back to their own country on a college trip? These trips are usually a big deal. Hasn't anyone told you? Anything can happen. Think of all the stories we'll have when we get back home. Okay, it's hard to do a deep voice in a French accent. So bear with me here. I guess so. Being from there, you must know where to go and where to eat. Ned leans in closer. To be honest, French food is over. Yes! Yes! I agree! It's not seasoned! I'm sorry, I just had PTSD from when I was in France for 2 months. I got a personal vendetta with French cuisine in France. God, I lost so much weight. And I don't need to be losing weight, by the way. It's not seasoned. They don't really eat turkey over there, so the only meats I was able to eat was chicken. I don't eat lamb. I don't eat beef. So I was literally just chicken or whatever salad they had, because sometimes, or I could eat pork, but they don't really eat a lot of pork either. Like, guys, I was so hungry. Like, I don't feel hunger. So the fact that I'm saying I felt hungry, leave the hair tie alone. The fact that I said I was hungry says a fuck ton. Nothing is seasoned. The vegetables are great. Like, everything is great. Like, everything is good. Like, there's no, like, severe GMOs. There's no, like, hormones injected in the meat. Everything is very clean. The problem is there's nothing seasoned. Nothing tastes good. Okay? Everything is bland. Desserts were hit or miss. Okay? Anything that was a fruit-based dessert was fire. Anything that was not, well, you wanted, like, a cookie? Okay, so we went to the Paris excursion on my birthday weekend. All I wanted was a chocolate cookie. There was no chocolate cookies in sight where my college campus was stationed in Lacoste, France. No chocolate cookie in sight. So when we were in Paris, there's a Starbucks, there's cookies. I was like, give me that now. When I tell you I bit into that cookie and it tastes like fucking bread, I was so mad. I was just like, none of the food here is good. I'm hungry. Because I have this thing where if I don't like the thing, I'm not gonna fucking eat it. My body will not allow me to eat things I don't like. Unless a friend made it, then maybe I'll stomach it. But there are certain things that I can't stomach. I've never felt rage like that in so long. We French people love to brag about the quality of our food. Very true. But at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. It's not. Ned smiles and gets back in line. In the distance, I see Emily filming close-ups, probably for some kind of video. Emily's wearing a beret and an outfit that any normal person would call offensive to French culture. She approaches me. I don't know. The blazer's kind of a sleigh, to be honest. I kind of want it. Bonjour, imbécile. Emily, the word imbecile is pretty universal. I didn't know you were bilingual. Oh my god. I let out a small sigh. A pleasure to see you, as always. The pleasure is all mine. Especially now that your abusive friend isn't here to beat us up. She needs to be punched so bad. No one's going to save you in Paris. I sigh again. I'm really trying, Emily. And no matter how many deep breaths I take, I get why a guy as calm as Florian had the impulse to wreck Jose's face. Emily smiles. She pulls a voice recorder from under her arm. Wait, what did you say? I'll punch you. Wreck Jose's face. Go on, say it again. Wreck Jose's face. Are you going to start threatening me again? Emily laughs. Of course not, girl. I made it a habit to record every conversation I'm having. How healthy of you. It's for protection, you know. See, sometimes I'm surprised I haven't punched you in the face. I'm also surprised you haven't punched me in the face yet. Emily plays the recorder again. I'm surprised I haven't punched you in the face. She laughs and puts the recorder in her pocket. Never say never. Anything can happen in a week. Won't you guys leave me alone for even a day? Who knows? Maybe the French are worse than you. Oh, you have... I can tell you right now that you're suck at kissing. They're not going to leave me be no matter what. Hey, little wolf. Do you have my passport? He shoots me a threatening glare. He looks horrible now. My God. Putting his arm around Emily. I see someone is still holding a grudge. Yeah, check inside the handbag. Jose starts rummaging through it. I think I got it. Oh, wait, no. Those are the Magnum condoms. Like, you need that size. Get me out of here. Where's the hair tie? Oh, it's over there. Emily and Jose run off. The line moves and we finally start boarding the plane. I'm in the front section of the plane. I hope I get a window or an aisle seat. 23C right here. I see Abel sprawled across 2 seats. I want the window. Do you mind if I take the window? Not at all, go ahead. I squeeze past Abel and settle in by the window. I sit down. The seat in front of me reclines back. It's probably Kane. Who does this guy think he is? We haven't even taken off and he's already stretching out like he's at home? Excuse me? I look ahead and see a kid picking his nose while watching a TikTok. Ew, gross. It's the fucking tongue. So I don't even know what that is. I just someone next to him that I assume is his mother. Excuse me, I can't fit here? I don't think you're allowed to recline before takeoff. Do I go full Karen? Let it go, not frozen. That's hilarious. No, this is a long flight. I tap the woman's shoulder again. Excuse me, I'm talking to you. And turns around. Do you have a problem with how I raise my children? Think you could do better? I wouldn't have raised a brat like this, to be honest. Ah! Flight attendant, this is inhumane. I'm being treated like a criminal. Oh my god. What? The flight attendant arrives. Excuse me, what's going on? Look, I'm here with my 2 kids. Where's Martin? Wasn't he right next to you? The kid keeps watching TikTok, ignoring his mother. Give me a few minutes. The woman grabs her son and rushes off the plane in a panic. Oof. Oh my god. I turn to look at Abel. That kid was a nightmare. It's not just him, they're all like that. I have a younger brother and he's just as idiotic as every other kid these days. You learn something new every day. Suddenly the plane takes off and I grip the seat as we leave the ground. I still hold my breath just as like I did when I was little. Oh, you're scared of flights? Suddenly I process Abel's last words. Wait, you have a younger brother and I'm just finding out now? Well, he's not exactly my brother, you know. He's the son of my adoptive parents. And I'm not crazy about talking about family. Anything else you're hiding? Things you shouldn't know about me? Let's see. I'm 6 feet tall. We know that. I'm blonde and handsome. We also know that. I have very nice blue eyes. He leans towards me. I focus on his eye. And I hate Imagine Dragons. Why? I like them. No matter how many stadiums they sell out. So far, all you've told me is kind of superficial, Abel. Let's see. Damn it, it's hard to come up with things you don't know about me on the spot. Ah! I'm terrified of clowns. Not like the It clown. I'm terrified of the concept that someone voluntarily thinks that is comedy. You know what I mean? Now it's your turn. I'm enjoying this. What's something absurd that terrifies you? I'm afraid you'll use it against me one day. Tay-Tay, there isn't a stone I wouldn't turn to learn something new about you. He raises his hand and puts it on his chest. I swear, it stays between us. Fine. I'm terrified of failure. I'm terrified of bugs, failure, thunderstorms. I'll put thunderstorms. Damn, who isn't? Come on, more. So the plane hits turbulence. I grip the seat. Is it your first time? No, I've been nervous many times. Abel smiles. After a few seconds, the plane seems to stabilize. Shall we keep playing then? I've had a question on my mind for a while. I look at Abel surprised. Tell me, is there something between you and the pale guy? I instantly blushed. Well, we did make out with him just before this, so kinda, yeah. Maybe. Abel raises an eyebrow. Maybe. It would be okay if there was something. No, of course. Do you like him? I think for a few seconds. I like him a lot. Abel lets out a smile I can't quite read. Makes sense. Now that we're getting honest. Oh, shit. No. I had a huge crush on you a while back. A while back? You mean last semester, fool? How huge? He laughs. Better not talk about it. How about now? You're with the barista guy. And you look happy. I'm happy for you guys. I'll find a Florianet of my own. It's either that or Kane. We both laugh. Anyway, sticking to what we were talking about, there's a question I've really wanted to know for a while. Have you had a partner before? Abel looks at me surprised. I was expecting that question. Has that question been on your mind for a while? Well, not especially. Call it curiosity. Not that I'm interested or anything. I've had flings, but nothing serious. What about you? You seemed I was a player, but I don't believe you've had nothing. I haven't had many flings, but I've had 2 serious relationships. How serious? The first lasted 6 months, and the second, a year and a half. And why did they end? Look at you wanting to know more about me. I like to know things about my friends, okay? And yes, I'm nosy. The first one ended because it just ran its course. We were young and we went our separate ways. The second one was much messier. Tell the whole story because I want to know. It was a toxic relationship. What do you mean by toxic? He did a lot of things. He hid a lot of things from me. He wasn't fully in our relationship. He hid a lot of things from me. One of these things was another girl. And call me old-fashioned, but I don't want a 3-person relationship. Fair. We keep playing this game for a while until we run out of questions. Abel grabs a towel, a travel pillow, and is instantly knocked out. Okay. I grab my phone. It's in airplane mode. I won't be able to turn on data until we land. I wonder if Florian messaged me. I already want to talk to him, and it's been less than 3 hours since I saw him. Yeah, what's up? Come on. Up here. Do not. No, ma'am. No. Thank you. Good girl. Good job. Good job. After our last interaction, I should have stayed in a canyon no matter what. That cannot be a real place. The plane hits turbulence throughout the trip. For a few seconds, I think about recording a dramatic message just in case we die. Okay. Then I think about whether I'd have to eat someone on the plane if we crashed in the Alps. Neither thought fills me with much confidence. Florian would know exactly who to eat. I place my hand dramatically against the window and play the driver's license song. I'm supposed to know. I feel like I should know that song. Oh, Olivia Rodrigo. Okay. Unsurprisingly, thanks to my main character energy, the plane doesn't crash. We all get off. We get off the plane and go to collect our checked luggage. It feels like even the air is different. It's been a while since I left the country. Kane appears, looking busy. Guys, do you all have your luggage? The class doesn't answer. Damn, how friendly. I'll take that as a yes. Let's head downstairs. If you go down the stairs through the tunnels for about 2 minutes, we'll reach the subway station. Don't wander off, don't buy anything, and don't speak French. Charles raises a hand. Vous valez... A Frenchman passing by turns around instinctively. Kane suddenly covers his mouth. Charles, they'll spit on you if they hear you finish that sentence. Let's just get going, guys. We start walking. Charles next to me puts on his headphones. I tap his shoulder. What are you listening to? The French anthem, Le Festin. Puts headphones back on and walks to the beat. We go through a couple of tunnels until we reach our subway connection. Spend about 20 minutes arguing with the machine, hoping for a ticket that doesn't lead to Disneyland. Oh my god. Dude. Apparently you can get, like, fined for not... Oh my god. I'll never forget that shit. We got, like, a ticket for getting on the train and then not paying for another ticket to get on the train to get to Disneyland. It's like a tourist trap, ticket trap. Because how the fuck am I supposed to know that? Kane ends up paying for overpriced tickets for the whole class after a verbal fight with the subway inspector. Yeah. Good thing there aren't many of us on this trip. We finally managed to get on. After a few stops, the subway is packed to the brim. It's almost hard to breathe. During a sudden break, I feel like I'm about to fall. We fall to the ground. Ned reaches out and picks me up before I get trampled. We finally get off the subway and start going up the stairs. France, Paris. It looks so beautiful in series and movies. The art, the language, the food. Streets full of lights and stained glass. Sculptures in the home of so many artists. It will be perfect. Oh, sweetie, how wrong you are. Huh? Yeah. Paris is over fucking rated. Breathing the French air, guys. You mean the freaking pollution? Kane steps out and looks disappointed. Damn. His phone rings and he answers while taking a few steps away from us. After a while, he returns looking very pissed at his phone. Guys, a ceiling collapsed in one of the chambers at the Louvre. The trip is cancelled until tomorrow. What? And what are we doing today? Going to was the only activity we had planned for today. Charles, I'm not thrilled about thinking of alternative plans for today either. But there's nothing we can do now. Charles sighs, deeply resigned. For now, let's check in and leave your things in your rooms. Maya and Harper appear. Once you're ready... Oh, wait, hang on. Once you're ready, come up to our room. There's a 24-hour convenience store on the corner. We can grab some snacks and booze and have a little party. With the professor's permission, that is. If everyone's invited, I guess I could allow it. If I should come to supervise, though. Really? The class seems very excited about the idea. But no photos or videos, kids. He looks at Emily and Jose. We won't do anything. Great. We all check in and get comfortable. I take an afternoon nap, and afterwards I take some time to buy. I don't know why you scared me just then. Like, I was like, I didn't know you were right here. I'm so sorry. What is it? And afterwards, I take some time to buy a couple things. Dad will love this I Love Paris t-shirt. I bet he will. A guy seems to be... The guys seems to be lazing around in their rooms. Maya, Harper, and I go for a snack at the Parisian Cafe. While we chat, we see Emily and Jose walking down the street. I still can't believe they're together. Girl, better Emily than you. Win-win. And they look really happy. Do you know how miserable you'd be if you were together? The three of us laugh. Yeah, we'd probably have 3 kids with names that were variations of Jose. Anyway, let's drop the Jose topic. We always end up talking about him. How's that infamous math class going? I smile. Hasn't Maya told you anything? I don't know why it got really loud all of a sudden. She can't get a sentence out of her mouth without shaking. And didn't she tell you what she did in the last class? I smile again, looking at Maya. Maya looks at me in horror. No, she's not. Shaking her head while mouthing a desperate no. No way, Tay-Tay, I'll kill you. Turns out the other day our friend had a panic attack doing equations. And she just had to do her eyeliner to calm down. Mirror and everything. In the middle of class with the teacher right in front of her. Maya looks at me, face totally red. You should tell me these things. Harper strokes her face. I'm fine now, okay? Wait, was it last Tuesday? Yeah, how did you know? That was a really good eyeliner wing. What can I say? I signed up for an art degree because I thought I'd study art, not integrals. The only integrals I want in my life relate to whole wheat bread. But seriously, I'm very worried about this subject. Everything will be fine. If not, you can always cheat on the exams. Interesting. But the hidden note under the exam is so overdone. Do you know what I did during an exam a long time ago? Once for the most important math exam, I decided to open a calculator and take out all the components. Then I put an old phone inside with the photo math app. And I spent the exam taking photos of the paper and pretending to calculate while copying the answers. Girl, why are you studying art and not tech? Have you seen the people who study tech? What about them? There are no Abels, Florians, or Canes in tech. To be fair, in the art degree, there are no Abels, Florians, or Canes either. We turn our heads towards where Jose is. Maybe you're right. Great story, but I don't think I'll cheat. With my luck lately, I'd get caught instantly. Come on, don't be like that, Maya. The week before the exam, we'll have a study session all together. Which, by the way, Harper turns to look at me. Speaking of all together, Maya and I had something to propose to you. They smile at each other and hold hands. Are you getting married? No. Our roommate is moving out in a month and a half, and we thought maybe you'd be interested in moving in. I expected everything but that. Oh, look, I'm a bit short on cash. That shouldn't be a problem. She's leaving for months before the contract ends. She has to pay her share and says she'd leave you the room at a much lower price. I think about it for a few seconds. I love living with Dad, but honestly, I'd love to have some freedom. And Maya and Harper are really nice to me. I guess I could talk to Dad. Maya and Harper let out a squeal of happiness. I'd have 4 months to find a job to pay the rent. It kind of excites me. Let's just say I'm interested. And when your roommate leaves, there's a good chance I'll come. Harper raises her coffee cup to our new roommate. We raise our cups and have a toast. And to an unforgettable pre-drinking night. This is making me nervous. And why is it every time I sit here, I get weird, freaking mucus? There's a knock at the door. Who's missing? The professor, Abel, and Charles. Maya opens the door. Hey, all three arrive together. What were you doing? Charles is constipated. And what about you two? There's only one bathroom on the whole floor. We were waiting in line. It really must be the shittiest hotel in the world. Anyway, where's the party? I smile. If you want, you can choose between... I look around the room. On a table, there are 4 types of snacks, and lighting is pretty pathetic. No one seems in the mood for a party. How about Jose and Emily making out? Or Ned? Ned smiles and waves at us. Abel sighs as he approaches me. Tay-Tay. This is the most horrible party I've ever been in. It looks like someone died. And yet, Kale's funeral was more lively. Kane appears next to him. Well, what do we do to liven things up? Abel looks at Charles. I have an idea. Charles looks at the ceiling. Charles? What? Huh? Charles, you got it. I got it. Charles pulls out a bag with 5 bottles of liquor. Jesus. For the record, I paid this time, but you all owe me $10 on Venmo. Yeah. Of course. I'm not paying him cent. Well, let's get it going. Abel starts handing out shots around the room. Did we all have a Bluetooth speaker that did that? Did we all all have one? I had one. I had 3 speakers that did that. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. I don't know if that was a universal experience. Finally, someone gets the shitty Bluetooth speaker working and the room spills into groups. Abel points at Charles. Truth or dare? I don't know. Truth? What you running? What? You gotta come up here. You gotta come up here. I don't know. Truth? Don't be a pussy. Dare, then. Charles and Abel go to a corner of the room. A second later, Charles is shirtless and doing a cringy celebrity impression. My earrings are gone. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. My earrings. Seriously. It's not funny, guys. That's $75,000. We're not going to find them in the ocean. Mom, my diamond earrings. Oh, this is Kim from, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Abel is dying of laughter and Emily seems to join them. I look around again and see Maya and Harper talking to Jose. Not the owl. The alcohol definitely hit him fast. Silky. That was not necessary. Should I take some alcohol? Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes. Are we good at holding our liquor or no? I say yes. I approach Kane, who isn't talking. Oh, no. She got drunk fast. I approach Kane, who isn't talking to anyone. He's looking at his phone, bored by the situation. What? Not into parties? Like that meme, they don't know I'm the richest guy in Icania. What? Wait, give me a second to open Canva. Haha, very funny. I'm here to make sure no one dies. Well, so far no one's dead. That's something. Thanks, I try. No. Think about that when you do your professor's evaluations. Why, didn't you like mine? You was revising until I gave you a 5 out of 5. I like to be evaluated correctly. Either way, they wouldn't be able to fire you, right? You control everything. Well, I don't know about everything. I think I know what you're talking about. It's about Florian, isn't it? Kane looks at me surprised. It's about Florian. Can you believe I went all the way to the top and they refused to take him back? Jose was the one who complained. Apparently not. There were multiple anonymous complaints. From people outside the clinic and from employees. There was evidence. And they didn't want to risk the public shaming and loss of prestige it could mean. Either way, I like that you stuck up for your neck out for Florian. I stick my neck out for all of my friends. He runs his hand over the scar on his neck. Who would have thought you would be friends? Lots of things can happen in a year. And that's why I felt so bad they kicked him out. At the end of the day, I saw he was just a normal guy doing what he could to survive like everyone else. I'm glad you fought for him. I liked it. Someone taps my shoulder twice. Hey, Ned. What's are you talking about? About the professor's life. I don't recommend it. Ned laughs. You guys are in the same math class, right, Ned? Yeah, the last thing I expected when I came here was doing derivatives. But with data, at least I have someone to share the misery with. How's it going for you? Personally, I'm hopeless. But I didn't study all back when I was in France, so not much has changed. For me, I'm good at it. I want to kill myself in every class. Am I good at math? I thought so. France, you said, huh? I guess while being here, you'll take the chance to see your family. Actually, no. But I will have to leave you for a couple hours tomorrow because I have some errands to run. You don't mind, right, Professor? As long as you don't kill yourself, I'm fine with it. I don't think that'll be the case. That's great, then. I feel a strange tension in the air. They aren't saying anything out of the ordinary, but they seem to be very careful with their words. I think I'll leave. I didn't want to interrupt you guys. Are you a murderer too, Ned? He was the coroner at the funeral. Which is weird. He's the coroner at the funeral and he's an exchange student. That's weird, right? Why am I just now realizing that? That's weird, right? You're an exchange student out of the country. You're the coroner for the funeral home. Or for the funeral that we just had. Okay. He pulls out a pack of cigarettes. I'm going for a smoke and I'll join the others later. And that holds to the dare game. Ned leaves the room. You two get along quite well. I could hardly tell how much you wanted to tell him to get lost. You know, socializing isn't my strong suit. Floyd is the one who struggles with these things. I guess. Anyway, let's liven this party up, right? It's just you and me here while the others are having fun. I'll see you over there. Kane leaves while taking a swig from his glass. All this talk about Florian, is he alright? I'll take a few steps to get some privacy. I haven't called nor texted him since I arrived. I connect my phone to the hotel Wi-Fi. Suddenly, it starts buzzing with messages. It's Florian telling me about his day. I can tell he's bored. Or that he misses me. He ends the whole conversation with going to sleep. Bonne nuit. Below that is a deleted message. Looks like he regretted something. Oh, he probably said I love you and was like, well, I can't say that yet. And he deleted it. I saw him write him a message. I wish you were here with me. Yeah. That would make anyone happy. I turn off my phone. I head toward the group playing and sit down with them. Charles and Abel started by themselves, but now everyone is there. Tay-Tay, you in? What are we playing? Truth or Dare? Sounds good. Whose turn is it? Kane's. He just sat down. We're going this way. He gestures a circle. If we go in that direction, it means Charles, Ned, and Kane go before me. Okay. Okay, Kane. Truth or Dare? I'm not going to make a fool out of me. Truth. We all think. Suddenly, Charles seems to have a great idea. I have a really hardcore one. Who would you hook up with from this group? He better not say me. Dead silence. Charles, you're aware I'm a professor, right? Hypothetically, Professor. I wouldn't hook up with anyone. What a mood killer. Sorry, Charles. Some of us have a reputation and a job to keep. Charles hits the floor with his fist. That's not how you play, Professor. So boring. What the fuck do you want me to say, Charles? You. I talk with you 4 times a day. Is that what you want to hear? Very sweet, Kane. Charles stares at Kane. He slowly turns red. I appreciate the I appreciate the offer, Professor, but I'm not interested. It was a joke, but okay. Alright. Ned's turn. Who's asking him? I think I'm the only one who knows, so I'd better ask. I will. Ma'am, get back over here. No, get back over here. Thank you. Get over here. You know better. That's what's just been on my mind since the day I met him. Are you dating anyone? Are you French? Are we friends? Are you dating anyone? No one says anything. To answer your question, that wasn't French. To answer your question, I have someone. It's just that you don't know them. Does she know? Very funny, Charles. Ned's answer leaves everyone a bit quiet. Ned, you're a weird-ass guy. Ned looks Jose up and down. Depends on what you consider weird. I think it's way weirder to put on this incel facade. The atmosphere suddenly heats up. Uh-oh. Maya appears. Hey, let's have a peaceful night. Don't start shit up. Control yourselves, will you? My head's to the bed once again. Whose turn is it then? Charles. Alright. Truth or dare? Not truth. Again, Abel's last question almost got me canceled on Twitter. I want a dare. I dare you to call Ethan and tell him he's the best professor you've ever had. Wasn't he in rehab for addiction? No, that was the first time. He'd accidentally fallen off a bridge. Kane interjects, very accidentally. Well, you calling him or not? I don't back down from a dare. He starts dialing. No one's wondering why he has our professor's number? Shh, he's calling. We wait, but it goes to voicemail. Ooh, what a bummer. If I'd known, I would have made you do something else. He didn't back down, though. Now it's your turn, Tay-Tay. Emily raises her hand. No, 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 no. Truth or dare? If I pick dare, they're gonna tell me to kiss somebody. I ain't doing that. Truth. Let's start light. Alright, answer this then. If you lie, I'll know. Shut up, Emily. When we were at the theater, who did you tell me your crush was? Oh God, who did I say it was? Who did I say it was? I can't remember. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I said it was Florian because he's my psychologist. I think I said it. I said it was Kane. Yes, it's true. She didn't lie. There's no reaction in the room. I don't think a little crush from so long ago is that important. I barely knew anyone. The crush is based on first impressions. You heard her. Alright. I'm so glad I got that right. I was like, oh fuck, who did I say it was? I think I said it was Kane. Alright, Abel, your turn again. Abel grabs the bottle, takes a swig. Okay. Dare. Maya, who is watching the scene with Harper, raises her hand. I think Abel is in the mood for some kissing. But instead of picking someone specific, why not spin the bottle and let fate decide? I swear to God. Abel looks at the bottle. Pfft, whatever. Spins the bottle on the floor. He spins while we all watch expectantly. The bottle does its final rotation and ends up pointing at... Don't tell me he's pointing at me. Not in a million years. Jose. Dude, I'm not thrilled about the idea either. My girl is right here. And I'm not into guys. You're so into guys, Jose. You're so into... He's so into guys. I already know he is. It's a dare. I'm not asking you to want me. He's so funny. Though, you do. You doing it or not? Hell no, I'm not into that. Okay. Wolfie. I won't take it personally. It's between guys, it doesn't count. When I tell you, I already know Jose is so deep in the closet. Like, I already know. Ever since he started this incel crap, I already know he's deep in the closet. Oh, it doesn't? Emily, he's capable of using tongue. I won't use tongue. Even though you'd probably like it. Well, are we doing this or what? God damn it. Emily watched the scene mesmerized. Yeah, I'm guessing Emily has some Fujoshi vibes going on. Abel approaches Jose, who is tense. Anyone would say he doesn't want to do it. Abel grabs his face and leans in, kissing him on the lips. After a few seconds, he lets go. They're done. Jose rubs his lips. All right, last one before the round ends. Before you ask, I'll do truth. But I'll do it right, unlike you guys. Ask whatever you want. I'm an open book. I already said I wanted to be a better person this year. All right, then. What's the worst thing you've ever done? Surely, she'll mention that time she spent with me in the middle of campus, or the scene she made at the cafe the other day. She has plenty to choose from. Well, I'm not as bad as a person as you think. It's hard to even think of one. If I have to choose one, she looks at me. There's a time when coming home from shopping with my mom, I saw an old man taking advantage of Tay, and because I was scared, I decided to leave her there. Bitch. Okay. Dead silence in the room. It's hard for me to process what she just said. Looks at me with concern. Whew, what a weight off my shoulders. Looks at Emily, horrified. Were you there the day it happened? You just decided to leave just like that? Girl, I don't know. I was scared, you know? And what was I supposed to do? Call the police, for example? I don't want a permanent record. The record wouldn't be for you, moron. I get up from the floor. Kane steps in and holds me from approaching her. Everyone, back to their rooms. The party's over. See you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Abel gets up and heads toward Emily. I've never seen him so angry. Jose steps in front of her. Abel, I understand why you're reacting like this, but now is not the time. Please let's talk about it when we've calmed down. But do you know what could have happened to her? Maya and Harper hold Abel back while Charles quietly leaves the room. Until tomorrow, then, Professor. Ned grabs a pack of cigarettes and follows him out. I've put up with too much already. Abel, listen. Jose, either move or I swear I'll kill you right here. Abel, you don't know what you're saying. It's getting harder and harder to breathe. I start to notice my heart beating very, very fast. I feel a buzzing in my nose. I think I need to get some fresh air or I'll collapse. Tears start streaming down my face as I leave the room. I need to head to my room in a rapid pace. I struggle to find the key in my bag. I go in, open the window to let the air in. But it's not enough. I go out onto the balcony. In the distance, I hear Abel arguing a couple rooms away. I drop to the floor and start crying. Damn it, what a shitty day. Stupid France. It is stupid, yes. Indeed. What? I'd be upset too after everything that just happened. I didn't want to bother you, I'm sorry. It didn't bother me at all. He's on the balcony of the next room. I just drag up a cigarette. Sorry, am I bothering you with the smoke? Yes, but it feels weird to say so when I'm crying like this. He smiles and takes another drag. I hadn't seen such surreal things until I first stepped foot in Kenya. This country has something that makes it unique. I gotta work on my French accent. The Kenyans are so curious. And you haven't even met my father. Ned smiles. Exactly. Exactly. He takes another drag. Now, seriously, where are you from? From here, from there, a bit of everywhere. Lately, I feel very much from my Kenya. I feel like my blood is burning, you know? Like you guys. I smile. I guess. I'll accept it. Thanks. I think I'll go back inside. Leaving already? We have to get up early tomorrow. And you need to cry a little more. One more thing. Don't think too much about what happened today. Emily won't. She sure as fuck won't. He throws a cigarette on the ground and steps on it. Good night, Tay. Good night, Ned. He goes into his room. I'm going to wash my face, and there's a knock at the door. Tay, are you okay? I open the door. Hi, yeah, I got a bit overwhelmed. Sorry for making a scene. I'm fine now, nothing happened to me. I was like, Kane showed up the day and stopped him. I don't know what would have happened if he hadn't come. And then I'll go talk to him. Maya and Harper walk by and give me a hug. Do you want us to stay tonight? No. Leave me alone. I'm fine. I promise. Let's all go to sleep early and see each other tomorrow at 10 a.m., okay? Everyone leaves and I close the door. I throw myself on the bed. My eyes still hurt. What the hell? Can you see Florian? I have my phone leaning against a vase on the table. Florian! I only see a close-up of Florian's ear. Can you hear me, Tay? I hear you fine. Can you hear me? Yes. Alright, Florian. Tell me. This is a video call, not a voice call. I'm saying this because you're showing me your ear. Oh, for God's sake. He finally moves his phone away and I can see his face. I really wanted to see him. There we go. How's Paris going? Good, I guess. Are you sure? No, we gotta tell him. To be honest, I had a bit of an anxiety attack yesterday. What happened? I don't want to worry him, but I'm fine now. Really? Tay, will you tell me about it? Do you know why I first came to your office? Yes, because of everything that happened at the bus stop, right? The thing with the dirty old man and the murder that turned out not to be a murder. What a memory. I didn't remember that in the end we hadn't found any proof of what Kane did. It turns out we weren't alone that evening. Emily was there too. Watching. Without saying or doing absolutely anything. She thought they were going to take advantage of me and decided to leave me there alone. Florian stayed silent. Let's had a long sigh. Sometimes I think she can't get any worse, but she surprises me every time. It happens to me every single time. She decided that letting it slip during a drinking game was a good idea. I know it was a long time ago, and thank God, and Kane, nothing happened. But I'm still scared of what could have happened to me. It's normal. You don't get over these things overnight. I don't think that's actually making you angry, isn't the act itself, but that it was Emily who left you stranded there. That's the thing. She was the one I considered my best friend. I don't know. I'm still trying to process everything that happened yesterday. It just felt completely surreal. Sorry for bothering you at work. It's just that I didn't call you now. I wouldn't have been able to talk to you until tonight. Don't worry about it. No problem at all. You're 1,000 times better than all these clients. From a distance, excuse me. What about my macchiato? I'm coming. He leans closer to the camera. And much prettier, too. Florian turns around and makes a macchiato while I take the chance to check out his... What? He has a nice one. My macchiato is cold. There's a microwave right next to you, if you want. I see the customer angrily walk away in the distance. Florian comes closer again. You don't even make the coffee hot anymore? The coffee machine kind of scares me. The damn heating nozzle thingy is a bit random. Depending on how you place it, the milk might splash or curdle. I wasn't born for any of this. And what were you born for? To go on car trips with you. He really loves to grab my chest. Careful, I'll be the one driving next time. How bold of you for 10 a.m. in the morning. Well, just wait for the call tonight. Florian accidentally drops the phone on the table. Sorry. Did you get nervous? Yes. Suddenly he turns his head to talk to someone nearby. Florian, are you still talking to Tay? Yes, you want to say something to her, Cassandra? Cassandra comes close to the phone. Hey, Tay, I hope Ferris is going great for you guys. But during work hours, you should leave Florian to me. As soon as it hits 3 p.m., I promise I'll give him back to you. I don't think she likes Florian and me talking in the middle of the shift very much. Yeah, sorry. Cassandra leaves again. Come on, say goodbye and help me bring up the boxes from the warehouse. I'll wait for you downstairs. Florian looks back at me. Well, that was embarrassing. Sorry, today I have to go. If they fire me, I won't be able to afford gas. Okay. I smile and blow him a kiss. He hangs up the call. At least we got to talk a bit. Tay, are you coming? The group calls me from outside. Today we were supposed to take a walk around Paris and visit the Louvre. Yeah, I'm coming out now. I go to the counter and pay and walk inside. Am I the last one? As usual. Chill, Charles. Abel smacks him. Come on, were we supposed to start with the tour? Kane is carrying a map the hotel gave him. Well, start the tour by going to see the typical Fontaine St. Michael. It's right here next to us. Kane gets in front of everyone and we follow behind him. On the way to the fountain, we pass Parisians, and it seems we're not very welcome. Oops. Sorry. Since I wasn't looking where I was going, I bumped into a man. Oh, I cannot read that. He looks me up and down and walks away. Abel, what did he say to me? What? Who? That French guy? Ah, he said you should be more careful and have a very nice day. No, he didn't. To enjoy Paris and didn't quite understand the other part. How respectful. That guy just cursed out your whole family. I recognize the tone. But you don't know French, Charles. Maybe it's like German, where everything sounds very violent. I don't think so. We keep on walking. This is the St. Michael's fountain, or fontaine. As you can see, the main part is the sculpture. It shows Archangel Michael fighting a devil. The fountain, as you can see, is beautiful. However, just like with all iconic things in Paris, at first, Parisians thought it was absolute crap. Like the Eiffel Tower. You're right, Charles. Kane continues explaining. Abel is talking to Charles and Ned. Maya and Harper are taking a picture in front of them, and Jose is the only one listening to Kane. Did he come alone? I haven't seen Emily this morning. I walk up to him. Where did you leave the monster? Jose looks surprised. I don't think she's coming today. Why? We had a huge argument last night, and today she decided she wouldn't join us. I had a sigh of relief. I figured you'd be happy about that. He doesn't look happy. She went too far yesterday. The others already let her know. And I think by now she realizes she messed up. She can't help it. Still, I feel bad. I think she would tell you the same. I doubt it. She's not a bad person. And during that time, none of us had our heads on straight. But that doesn't excuse what she did. Nothing will ever excuse what she did. I'm sorry on my part, because I didn't know either. We continue walking along the river with the group. I like you better than you don't when you don't have a camera in front of you. Jose laughs. Last year I didn't have a camera in front of me, and I don't think you liked me very much. You can't just put your hands on people's thighs, Jose. That's not how this works. I laugh. Well, I wasn't exactly crazy about you. Fair enough. You'd be surprised by how many comments my new look gets. No thanks. But it still feels like it's not you. Since last year, I've been taking some pills to regulate my anxiety. Maybe that's why it doesn't seem like myself. I'm trying, you know. I don't think Maya and Harper approach us. What are you guys talking about? You're not bothering Tay, are you, Jose? No. In fact, I was just leaving. It seems Jose doesn't want to talk to them. Maya and Harper each grab me by an arm. Well, look at the third wheel. I was born for this. They both laugh. But in the apartment, you won't be a third wheel at all. Now that you'll have a room to yourself, you can invite Florian over for some private therapy. Maya, shut up. She gives her arm a little tap. Well, if you're putting the offer out like that, I can't exactly say no. I'm looking forward to moving more and more. We continue walking along the whatever river, which smells awful. And yes, it does. I'm taking a dump. Ew. I'm taking a dump on the other side of the Seine. Charles takes a picture of him. Haha, so iconic. Straight to Instapic. Hashtag life is good. In my prime. FYP viral Will Smith. Will Smith. Why? He puts his phone away. Guys, don't breathe in too much freezing air right now. Why? Our touristic big bus passes by. Damn, it really smells bad. Over there we have the Lafayette Galleries. Abel jumps up and surprising us all. As in Hamilton? Exactly. Whoa, let me take a pic. Abel takes a picture in front, very excited. Once taken, he looks at it and isn't quite convinced. Pfft. He grabs Kane from behind and forces him into the photo. That's better. I walk over. Look, he put a snap-shut dog filter on him with the tongue sticking out. Snapchat. Oh, Snapchat. Okay. Okay, now if you look to your right, you'll see about 3 rats fighting over a piece of burger bun. Ew. I always knew it was based on a true story. He's talking about Ratatouille. A tiny tear rolls down his face. This is the best day of my life. It's perfect. He takes another picture. La Festine la Ratatouille, Jada Smith. Why are you putting the Smith family in your hashtags? Everyone seems happy. We finish the morning doing some shopping and having lunch. I buy an expensive Eiffel Tower keychain. I also bought an expensive Eiffel Tower keychain. And we take a group photo at the tower. Aww. Okay. That's cute. After lunch around 5 p.m., we head toward the Louvre. Uh-oh, 2 hours till the thing happens. I'm scared. There's a very long queue to get in. There always is. Ooh, hydration. There's a very long queue to get in. Kane is standing with his arms crossed, tapping his foot on the ground. Are you okay, Kane? How long have you been waiting? 15 to 20 minutes? Isn't there a fast pass or something to get to the front of the line? This isn't Disneyland, Kane. Are you telling me everyone has to wait in this line every time? Wait until you see the queue for the Mona Lisa. It's only moved forward, but there's still a huge queue. A woman feels pain and falls to the ground. Everyone ignores her. Oh my god. Finally, we pass through security. Kane is forced to leave behind 4 knives he was carrying. Those were my cheese knives. Nice try, sir. He doesn't pull out a paper. Read this and give me my knives back, kid. The security guard reads the paper and calls to the manager. After the manager reads the paper, he calls to the head of the section. Finally, they return his knives while apologizing. Why does the teacher carry so many knives? In his spare time, he's I couldn't think of anything else at the time. Makes sense. He makes no further comment. When we enter, people look at us in awe. Everyone starts pointing at Charles. Le Charles. Le Charles. The group looks around the room confused. Charles, what's going on? I don't know. Suddenly they start taking photos with him. I don't think it's for the Nobel Prize. That was many years ago. Charles receives comments from the people taking photos with him. They're saying something about Bijou? Bijou Brigitte? Wait, let me open my phone and explain it on Twitter. Upon opening his phone, about 1,000 notifications appear at once. He looks at the screen in confusion. Ah, I get it now. Maya appears. What's up? You know the guy who was taking a jump in this scene earlier? Yeah. The one I took a photo of? Yes. Turns out he was wearing the Louvre jewels around his neck. Apparently they were stolen not long ago. Thanks to my pic, they caught him a few streets down. How did they find your photo among all social media? I used FYP and it went viral. Well, look at that. A Frenchman takes him by the arm and they lead him to another room. See you later, I guess. Kane approaches. Are we all here? No one responds. Fantastic. We'll meet at the entrance at 8 p.m. Try not to cause any trouble. Everyone goes their own way. Abel seems to distance himself from the group. I'll go with... Option is locked. I decide to go with everyone. A tour guide leads us through the different rooms. I've always been passionate about going to museums. Every time we reach a large room, they let us wander freely. We arrive at the Rococo paintings. The group disperses into small groups. I go toward Maya. Hey, I see you're by yourself. Yeah, Harper likes being a free spirit in museums. I'm glad. That way I can have you to myself for a while. I take Maya by the arm and we talk through the room. Have you ever been to the Loop before? 3 or 4 times. Wow. I love traveling. I saw that this summer. First Rome, then London. From one place to another. I think next year I'll go to New York to have the full Sex in the City experience. I knew you look like a fan. Which character remind you of? Go on. I think I'm a Samantha kind of girl, but I'm open to criticism. Maybe you have some Miranda in you too. I, on the other hand, identify with... You haven't seen the show, have you? No. Well, it's pending for when you move into the flat. I smile, and we continue walking through the museum. We arrive at the next room. Involuntarily, my gaze follows Jose every now and then. He's been alone all day, and he hasn't put his phone down for a while. I feel a bit sorry for him. Maybe I could... I feel like I need to ignore him, because I don't like him. I'll say something to him. This morning we were able to have a normal conversation. I don't see why it should be different now. When I approach him, he puts his phone in his pocket. You know, you're not obligated to come keep me company, right? I already know your new friends don't tolerate me. How's the thing with Emily going? Fine. After talking to you, I called her, we fought over the phone, and now we're back together. Were you broken up? Not anymore. Sounds like a very healthy relationship. It's not bad at all, I can't complain. Let me remind you, you're not the best person to talk about healthy relationships. What do you mean by that? I saw you making out with Florian in the car. I panic. Jose? I won't tell him. How come you're not threatening or coercing me? I thought you said I treated you terribly. Jose raises an eyebrow. I'm not saying I didn't overstep sometimes, but you weren't a saint either. What exactly did I do to you? To be honest, I can't find a moment where I was mean to you. Really? You know what's crazy about you? I know I maybe didn't show it in the best way, but you made a fool of me in front of the whole uni. What the fuck is he talking about? Why is your foot on my shoulder? What did I do? Thank you for licking my arm. It's gonna itch later now, thank you. My hand's gonna itch now. I'm allergic to cat saliva. I'm trying to remember what I did. In front of the whole uni? We should have ignored his ass. After that speckle, I was left completely alone. No friends, no you, and you already had a new group of friends. It was already too late to fix anything. Anyway, I have other things to worry about now. Like what? I think I'm going bald. That's from being such an incel. Jose laughs again. It's anxiety. And the hair dye Emily buys me. I look at his head. I still don't understand the reason for this change in look, ideals, and personality. So thanks for a few seconds. The little IVG has been thanks to this change. I didn't exist until I started being like this. The discourse or the message doesn't matter. All that matters is that now I am something to someone. Suddenly, his mobile phone vibrates. Picks it out looking worried. Fuck. Is it Emily? No. I'm being canceled. I have to go. Jose starts running. Maybe he deserved it. Is something wrong with Jose? Ned? Now you're worried? He didn't look like he was okay. It mustn't be that serious. He'll be fine. Alright. By the way, I have to show you something. You know the temporary photography exhibition they're having at the Louvre? Yes. Ned leads me to the next room. Turns out I was looking at the pictures and one of them really stood out to me. He shows me a very old photograph. The plaque says soldiers on their way to World War II, 1940. Doesn't he look a lot like him? If he had black hair, that is. I look at the photograph and feel blood drain from my face. Is that Kane? It's Florian. What? I know what you did. You know what I can do. I'll kill you for this. Burn started here. Okay, animation. Okay, that made no sense, but okay. Injecting pills with some stuff. I don't know why your fingers are so pointy. Uh-oh. Is that Florian? And that's Jose. Is Jose dying? Now I don't know what's happening. Well, now I'm like confused. Is this becoming supernatural now? Because if that's Florian, that says 1932, then how old is Florian? Yeah, that's definitely Florian. Is he immortal? I already knew he was a killer. I just didn't know what kind. That's Kane. He doesn't look this old in the game. Oh, they changed the art style. Man, Bro, I'm so confused. What? I'm... Why does Kane look like that? Oh my god, I can't stand when people change the art style. Student... Oh my god. 56, 48, 73. I'm able to emergency contact. It's funny. He has good grades. Of course. Of course he has good grades. And he's a teacher, so. Giuseppe's emergency contact. Okay. This is... I'm flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. Bro. Okay, so they only have one chapter out for this next season. Guys! What? I forgot to turn y'all's volume up when we played the game. I'm so sorry. That is wild. Oh my god. Now I'm thinking Florian's like fucking immortal. I didn't know we were gonna have supernatural elements in this game. It has never been... It hasn't really been, talked about. Only murder was talked about. Now I feel like there's plot holes. Like, I'm so confused. Did I do something? Did I do something when I replayed it? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go... I'm gonna have to go replay this again. Oh my god, that just gagged me. That really just gagged me. He killed Jose. He killed Jose. How old is he? Oh my god, I'm flabbergasted. Will you stop? I am flabbergasted. What? I don't want to play nothing else no more. I'm so shocked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Well, it is the top rated game for a reason, but now, okay, now I feel the need to rate it now that we've played through the whole thing. I still give it a high rating, but now I feel like there's a plot hole somewhere that I've missed, because this just came out of nowhere. Florian, like, being immortal and you know, killing and all this shit, like, all that came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere, and I'm not saying because he ended up being the choice of the love interest for me, because it could have been any of them. Any of them could have been the love interest, one of the three. It just ended up being Florian. Also, they changed the art style. Why? I liked the art style the way it was. We didn't need to change it. Oh my god. I'm so shook. I'm so shook. Well, I still give it a 9 out of 10. Because honestly, this game has captured my attention so much that I have felt the need to play it all the way through with you guys. So, hey, it's doing something right. It's doing something right. Ma'am, ma'am! So, thank y'all for playing or watching. Yeah, I'm gagged. I'm shook. Cause that, I can't even say it's a plot twist. Cause, well, maybe again it's plot twist, but at the same time, I'm like, it just there was nothing would have prepared me for that. There's nothing in his character that would alluded to that. How old is he? That reminds me of this movie. I don't know if y'all ever saw that movie with what's her name? Blake Lively, where she plays a woman that stopped aging. I don't know if it's one of those situations or what, but I don't know. I'm shooketh. I am shooketh. Okay. One thing about his character is that he really values, like, he always dressed modestly and like a little more old-fashioned. He did always say he was old-fashioned. I never picked the yeah, actually thinking about all his outfits, I'm like, yeah, Florian, what the fuck are you wearing? He was really good at shooting because he really dominated the paintball thing. So I was like, is he a shooter? Looking at that, he was in the military during the World War. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Yeah, no, they can keep their 9.5 out of 10 rating, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, oh no, there were signs. I just missed them. I just missed them completely. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's crazy. That explains a lot about him, actually. He is really old-fashioned. Huh. See, now I'm mad that he's my love interest. I wish it was Kane. I was trying to get it to be Kane, but I kept fucking that up. I also fucked up Abel. Abel has like the lowest rating for me right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me see. How did Kane shoot up to 100? I'm about to say, buddy. Oh yeah, so Florian is at 73%, Abel is at 48%, and then Kane is at 56%. So well, I think it's time for me to go. We're only playing one game. We're only playing one chapter today, one game. If I feel like coming back on after I've like showered and taken off this makeup that I didn't want to put on today and like some auditions I need to do, then maybe I'll come back, but maybe not. But thank you guys for being here. By guys, I mean my friend Shalonce, who was definitely the one person I'm seeing that's in the live. She's probably asleep right now. But yeah, this was, God, I'm so, ugh. Now, well, we can finally go back to picking random demos now. That's for sure. We've been playing that game for the past like 3 weeks. We can finally go back to playing other demos. So, I will see you guys then. I keep looking over here because that's myself. The camera's over here. I'll see you guys then. Bye.